Hello, I'm Ryan Uli with X Services, and today we're going to talk about two different ways to remove a stump. You'll see the two ways that we do it behind us. I have the excavator, and then I also have our stump grinder on our CTL, and we're going to get up close and talk about each one. So this is our grinding attachment that we have, and it's a lot different than our one that we had before. It was a standalone unit. This is an attachment that goes on a high flow machine. And this grinding attachment is set up specifically to use with this CTL. The CTL is 110 horsepower versus our other standalone unit was 44 horsepower. So we've upgraded. Now some of the pros to grinding, which we prefer over digging, is you have less impact on the area around you and the subsoils underneath for the most part. That area then is great for in a yard or a field that you just want access to, or if you're just trying to mow over top of the area and make it easier to maintain. The material that's left over after we're done grinding is actually useful as well. The chips or the grinding mulching material that's mixed in with dirt can be used in your garden, or it can be used as compost down the road. But it also helps eliminate the haul off that you might have with an excavator digging out the root ball. So now we're going to talk about digging a stump. And while we typically don't necessarily prefer digging a stump versus grinding a stump, but there are some times where you might want to dig a stump versus grind it. Grinding a stump, you're probably going to have less of a hole versus a excavator digging out the stump. You're going to have to dig a couple feet around it, and then you're going to have to dig a couple feet down in order to get the whole root ball out. So you're going to have a little bit bigger hole to have to backfill with dirt, and then you could come into some settling issues sooner than you would with a grinding. But sometimes it's necessary to dig it out if you're going to be putting in footers or a basement, or having to change the terrain drastically for a building project. Again, whether that's a basement or a driveway or something like that. So again, just to recap, we have the ability to grind out your stump or dig out your stump. There are pros and cons to both. A little bit lower impact, gets rid of the whole thing, but you have a haul off. You can use the debris for compost or material for your garden later on. So if you think you might have a need for that, let us know. So contact us at X Services. You can look at our YouTube page, our Facebook page, or our website, and you can give us a call for a free estimate.